Kids on the Slope is a Japanese manga series by Yuki Kodama. An anime television series adaptation of the same name aired in 2012. It is directed by Shinichiro Watanabe at MAPPA and Tezuka Productions with music provided by acclaimed composer Yoko Kanno, reuniting the two who previously worked together on Macross Plus and Cowboy Bebop. The anime has been licensed in North America by Sentai Filmworks. Plot: the beginning of summer, 1966. Because of his father's job situation, freshman high school student Kaoru Nishimi moves by himself from Yokosuka to Sasebo in Kyushu to live with relatives. Until then, Kaoru was an honor roll student who tended to keep to himself, but meeting notorious bad boy Sentara Kawabuchi starts to change him. Through his devil-may-care classmate, Kaoru learns how much fun it is to play jazz and finds the first person he can call a real friend. Characters: Kaoru Nishimi, voiced by Rya Kimura, Chris Patton. Kaoru is a brainy young man who moves during the summer of his first year in high school from Yokosuka to his uncle's house in Kyushu. In fact, Kaoru has been moving from place to place ever since he was a little kid due to his father's constant departure to work on a ship. That, combined with his expanded family's expectations for him, causes him to become an extreme introvert. But after Kaoru encounters Sentara, he starts to change, all while learning the joys of jazz. Kaoru is a skilled pianist, familiar with classical music until he meets Sentara and he starts practicing jazz music with him. Kaoru has unrequited feelings for Rizuko, who loves Sentara instead, until Rizuko herself starts reciprocating his feelings. Sentara Kawabuchi, voiced by Yoshimasa Hosoya, Andrew Love. Sentara is a wild first-year high school student who meets incoming student Kaoru at Higashi High School. Sentara is mistakenly thought of as a thug by his peers, who fear him due to his tall and strong figure, but really he is a kind and hearted person. In the beginning it seems he is the exact opposite of Kaoru, yet somehow they hit it off when Sentara starts to share his love for jazz. As the child of an American soldier and a Japanese mother, Sentara is shunned by his grandmother and foster father, but gets well along his younger siblings. The drums are Sentara's instrument of choice. Rizuko Miki, voiced by Yuka Nanri, Rebecca Stevens. Rizuko is a classmate of Kaoru and Sentara and an old friend of the latter. This kind, always cheerful and charmingly freckled high school freshman is also the poster girl for Miki Records, her family's record shop. The basement of the shop has a practice studio that serves as a hangout for Sentara, Kaoru, her father, and occasionally Juniki. She is a devoted Catholic just like Sentara, and is in love with him. However, even though Rizuko denies Kaoru's initial advance and confesses her love of Sentara to Kaoru, she later begins to feel emotions for Kaoru instead. Juniki Katsuragi, voiced by Juniki Suwabe, David Matranga. Juniki is idolized by Sentara, whom he affectionately calls a Oi brother Jun. In fact, the friendship between Juniki, Sentara, and Rizuko goes back to when they were kids. Juniki goes to college in Tokyo, but whenever he comes home, he always stops in at Miki Records and jams on the trumpet, playing jazz with Sentara and Rizuko's father. Later, Juniki becomes involved with a political revolutionist movement. As a result, he stops attending college and becomes disinherited from his family. Tsutomu Miki, voiced by Zenki Kaitajima, David Wald. Tsutomu is Rizuko's father and the owner of the record shop where Sentara and Kaoru play jazz. He plays double bass and occasionally joins in with Sentara and Kaoru. Yurika Fukuhori, voiced by Aya Enda, Maggie Fleckno. Yurika is a sophomore at Higashi High. Though the daughter of a well-to-do family, Yurika has a spunky, polite and strong personality and is brimming with curiosity. She becomes acquainted with Kaoru and the gang after Sentara helps her out by chance. Sentara falls in love with Yurika, but she takes a liking to Juniki instead, after she is introduced to him by his friends. Later, after Juniki becomes disinherited, Yurika begins living with him, which causes a drastic change in her life. Shigeta Maruo, voiced by Amy Moraes. Greg Ayres, Shijitara is Kaoru's seemingly dorky classmate who has a passion for trains. He is the one who arranges Sentara's ticket when Kaoru travels to meet his mother and also becomes part of Matsuoka's rock band. At the beginning of the anime, classmates compare him to Kaoru in order to mock Kaoru. Seiji Matsuoka, voiced by Nobuhiko Okamoto, Blake Shepard. Seiji is originally seen with Yurika in the art club. Matsuoka's secret dream is to start a rock band to help support his family. He asks Sentara to play drums at the spring festival with his rock band, much to the chagrin of Kaoru. Mariko, voiced by Amina Sata, Cynthia Martinez. Mariko is Kaoru's cousin, who often acts bratty towards him and sometimes uses the favor of her mother to get Kaoru into trouble. It seems that she enjoys hearing Kaoru play the piano. Media. Manga anime an anime TV series adaptation of the manga started airing on the No Itamine time slot of Fuji TV on April 12, 2012. The opening theme is Sakamaki no Melody by Yuki, while the ending theme is Altair by Motohiro Hata. The anime series was broadcast on Viz Media's Neon Alley online channel on January 17, 2014. The anime also aired and continues to be available on Crunchyroll in English-speaking countries around the world. Episode list. Reception. The manga series won the 57th Shogakukan Manga Award for General Manga. References. External links. Official anime site, Kids on the Slope at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia, Kids on the Slope at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.